Welcome to another episode of Let's Talk About It Over Cocktails with Carly. I am your host, Miss Carly, baby. Tonight we have Chez, realtor, social influencer, and so much more. You don't want to miss this. Welcome to the show, Chez.
Why are you so silly? Thank you so much for having me.
Of course, you look so beautiful tonight.
You, and so do you. I'm
Thank
so
you.
excited to be here.
How do you like your cocktail?
Girl. Y'all, this is a whole setup. So yeah, she laughing because she knows what she did.
It's a whole vibe.
It's
told
a vibe
you.
though. So I don't typically drink, but I walked in here trying to be a badass, and now I'm on my ass.
No, you're not.
No,
It's
not
a
yet.
vibe. It's
It
a
is
vibe.
definitely a vibe.
But so the way that I make my cocktails, it definitely is more of like, it's a cocktail. It's going to make you feel it.
Yeah, I feel it.
She said, "I feel it."
I really feel it. I told her before I came here, not even to cut you up, but I told her before I came here that I was coming with smoke, y'all. And look, she done defeated me before I walked through the door. Not
She's
fair.
like, how'd you do that?
Yes.
It's the energy, baby.
Yes, it is. We about to have us some fun.
We're going to have some fun. Y'all have to excuse me because my voice is deciding it wants to dissipate, okay, with the cocktail. So we're going to have fun tonight, and we're going to have an amazing show. Shout out to Friend in the back, okay? Friend in the back.
Shout out to Friend in
Make
the
some
back.
noise for the friend in the back, okay? And so we're going to get right into it. So you got some interesting things about you. You're a little interesting. I see you on social media.
What you be seeing?
You're cute.
Thank
You're
you.
cute.
Thank you.
You're cute.
What you be seeing?
I be seeing you have a show.
Mm-hmm.
What's the name of your show?
Oh, so I have a podcast.
Yes.
It's called We Friends.
We Friends.
We Friends.
I like that.
Look, you already got the slogan down and all.
I like that. We Friends.
We Friends.
I like that.
Yeah, I do have a podcast now.
Okay.
It's me and my co-host DG. Shout out to DG. She's
Shout out
not
DG.
here right now, but
Yes.
I'm hold us down.
Yes, I see her.
So we have a podcast that we just started. I want to say we launched back in January.
Okay.
And it's just doing amazing. It's pretty much based off of friends, like having those conversations.
Yeah.
You know, like when you be talking to your friends, you be like, "Girl, why she wore that?" or something like. So we just had those conversations in front of people.
Mm-hmm. So it's really just like girlfriends like getting together and really just talking about like daily topics, like all sorts of different stuff.
Right. But it kind of get a little, but so it's not just, I wouldn't say it's just girlfriends because you actually get to see the dynamics of me and her friendship. So like you see like a friend who is just like so annoyed with the other friend. Like
I love
so you
that.
See everything. It's like, did you shut up? Or she's like.
It's real. Like it's authenticity.
It's completely real.
I love that. I love that.
Nothing made up about it.
I think that that's really important. In fact, I was actually talking to one of my girlfriends. She's an influencer. Shout out to Tynesha Talks. She's super dope. But we were talking today about getting together and having like a collaboration of women that are also influencers to talk about the real shit that goes on.
Right.
Like in our lives. From the perspective of like marriage, from, dating, from kids to all kinds of things, because I have friends that are in, their late 30s, their early 30s, they want children, they want to date. It's a little tough out here.
It is.
And so I know that you're not in that space per se.
I'm not.
Yes.
But I just told you, so I'm not in that space, but I live vicariously through my friends. So when they go through that little toxic shit, I'm going through the toxic shit with them.
Yes.
And I don't mind it because, not to say my marriage is boring, but it's like, before I got married, I was dating toxic men. So it's just like, oh, you don't want to stress me out today? Like, no heartbreaks. I ain't go to your phone. I can't find nothing. Like,
right.
So not to say I want the toxicness, but.
You miss texture, not toxic.
There you go. So I miss.
Don't play.
I miss having to argue and have that makeup sex. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, because we don't argue, like, that's like my best friend.
Oh, I love that.
So crazy.
Okay, so my girl is married, y'all. Okay. Somebody put a ring on it. Okay. So let's talk about marriage. Let's talk about the married life. So how long did you guys date before you decided to get married?
To get married? Oh, we was dating for, about 2 years?
Okay, I think that's a good time.
Yeah, so I would say this. and I never even said it, but I feel like I manifested my marriage.
Of course you did.
No, but the crazy thing is, prior to getting married, that was the furthest thing from my mind.
Really?
I didn't want a husband.
Well, you know what they say, when you're not looking for it, it comes
That's
to
when
you.
it comes. And
Well, let me stop looking for money, girl, because I needed to come. Okay?
no, but I seriously wasn't looking for him. Like, I was dating somebody else. I was going through the toxic shit that I was talking about. And I won't say I was enjoying it, but it was fun.
Wait, the toxic shit or him?
Shit, it was fun.
So what about him made you feel like, oh my God, this feels right?
It's so like when he came into my life, it just was undeniable. It's like, why you like me? Why you calling me? Why you bringing me flowers? Like, why you showing up? Like, one time he brought me flowers. Like, this is when we first started dating.
Yeah.
Probably like maybe a month and a half. And he was like, meet me at the gas station. I'm like, okay, for what? But okay, I'm gonna meet you. And then he came, flowers behind his back, and he gave them to me. So my daughter was like, Mommy, why he giving you flowers? And he was like, because that's what a man is supposed to do.
Yes.
And I was like, oh my God. So it just was like, it was undeniable. It's like,
yeah,
you are treating me so good.
Right.
And I had this toxic situation, and I really like the toxic situation, but I know better enough to know that I can't let this man walk away from me.
Right. So you saw something in him. You said, I can't let him go.
Because he was supposed to be my young thing. I didn't want that. I just wanted to hit and quit it.
He said I wanted to hit it and quit it.
It was supposed to be like a smash and dash because I had never dated somebody so much younger. So I was just
so you weren't, okay, so that makes sense. So you weren't really taking it serious because it wasn't your typical type.
I didn't want him.
So that's very interesting because I saw something on Instagram today and it was like, are you not dealing with a perfect man because he's not your type? He's not your figurative description of what you should be. And that's scary because I think that it really is the case. Even for me, in some cases, I've experienced an amazing guy, but I'm like, it's just something about him. I just can't.
But why though? Like what would stop you from saying, okay, you treating me good. I don't have any complaints with you.
I'll tell you. Attraction is everything.
What part of attraction? Looks? You talking about looks?
I dated a man once, and he kind of like went through the back door. Like I wasn't, well, not my back door. Okay, let's make sure that we're clear in this place. But it's like I didn't see him coming as well. It was one of those type of situations. And so I was like, wow, he's very nice. Like I usually attract really great guys. And so I'm like, okay, this guy's a great guy. And he's a husband type of guy. But I wasn't attracted to him.
In what sense though? Like did he just not do it for you?
Like I got a type. And I do
What's
like.
Your type, Cardi?
Ooh,
what's your type, Cardi?
Friend, why are you
What's your
doing
type?
this?
I want to know. Let's talk about
It's
it.
the liquor. I don't
No,
know.
what's your type though?
So I like amazing men. And when I say amazing men, I'm talking about a lot of the stuff that the women say that they want, I actually will date those men. So those men that are maybe not the ones that's flying, putting you on private jets and all that. Like I don't go on that level because it's another level to that that I'm not willing to do.
Okay.
To get to that level. Okay? Y'all know what level that is, so don't play me.
Like what is it?
So a man's
Pinpoint.
demeanor.
Give me his demeanor.
So a
when you
man's
walk into a
demeanor,
room.
a very confident demeanor, not stupid cocky. Because there's a such thing as stupid cocky men where they want to poke their chest out and be like, pound their chest and be like, I'm confident, I have money. I'm like, but you don't even know what a salad fork is. Like, are you serious?
She bougie too. She bougie and picky.
I mean, And so, like, you don't know what the salad fork is, or you're speaking to the waiter or the waitress in a disrespectful manner. Like, I like a man to be delicate and be confident in his masculinity.
But still demand the room.
Yes. You can walk in the room. I want a man that walks in the room and commands attention without saying anything. It's an energy.
I feel you.
You feel me?
I feel you on that one.
That's an energy. But a lot of men think they have it, but they don't.
So regardless of if he treating you really well, you have everything you want. But if he walk in the room and everybody not paying him any attention or
people
he
won't
not
know
demanding
it.
the room,
they won't know that he's like the man in the room. They'll feel the energy. Like you ever walk into a room and people you got your baddest, you feeling good, your energy's right, you just got your hair done, you good, everything's great, your makeup popping, lashes popping. You walk into a room and you like, where my girlfriend at? And you can just feel the energy, you feel good. People are like, oh my God, you look so beautiful. And you're just like, oh, thank you. You're not speaking to anybody. You just walk in, it's a presence. Some people have it and some people don't.
So you'll just let your dream man pass. If he just don't have that one thing.
So my dream,
is that a deal breaker for you?
So there's a couple things though, friend. So that's important. However, how a man treats me is also like even more important. Because I'm a natural pourer, right? And so I want to be able to pour into someone that can receive it and not necessarily, oh, you got to reciprocate when I pour, because my type of man, if I'm pouring into him, he's going to understand that the quality of woman that I am, that'll pour back into him and he'll pour into me. So it's just like, you don't have to take me shopping and wine and dine. Like that shit is easy to a dude that got money.
This is true.
Come on now.
This is true.
This is
Absolutely
a word.
True.
This is a whole word.
What else can you do for me?
Right.
I think it's important also, and I say it a lot, them butterflies, they gotta stay. Like they're so important from the beginning of the relationship to the very end. Like I want to be able to see you text me and I still be like, oh my God, this is my husband.
You know what it is? It really.
I got a question.
Oh, I'm sorry. We got a person on
We
the
got
line.
a person.
We got somebody in the bed.
He didn't want to mic up at first, y'all.
We friends.
We friends. What's happening?
Not yet. Hold on. Not yet. Y'all keep going. I'm gonna ask you in a second, but I was gonna ask you, what if he 5'3"?
That's definitely not gonna happen.
That can't happen for me either. I'm
5'3"?
so sorry.
Why would you do this to me on camera? 5'3"?
It's that's dead.
Listen, he can go date a woman that is 4'11", and they will be beautiful
What if
together.
he walking in demanding the room?
No, it's more than that.
And no, sir.
Remember,
He
it's
got
attraction.
Everything oh yeah. Did 3. She
Ooh,
want a
that stallion.
stallion. She want to ride the stallion.
Why y'all trying to have me ride the boat and sweep the floor with it?
Look at y'all. Look at y'all. She get messed up over whole shit.
So my thing is, it's several things. It's not just money. If finding a dude or meeting a dude or attracting a guy with money is very easy, it's just that's not what I lead with. You know, I want someone to be able to take care of my whole my soul and my whole spirit and
everything.
my mind. Like I want to be made love to, really made love to.
Have you had that before though? Like have you?
I have
experienced it.
I have. I've been married and I've been engaged.
Okay.
And so when I was married, I felt that way about my husband and my daughter's father.
Okay.
And so I loved him. We grew apart, and he's in the music industry, and so he travels, and so we grew apart. But we're still cool to this day. We're not in any sort of sexual relationship. He's remarried with children. And so I respect that space. But no, like I loved my husband, you know, and I still got butterflies for my husband because he would always be like, we would have a little distance, and so he would be gone and he'd come back.
Right, so, but that's important.
Right.
That's important to have that because too much of you around me will drive me crazy.
You know what? I was in a relationship with someone for a very long time, like a while, like engaged and everything. And he made me feel butterflies all the time, like every time. Like he would do little stuff, like I would go out of town for work and like he would make dinner for me and my daughter and leave a paired bottle of wine and a love note. And I would come home and pulling my stuff in from the airport and he'd be like, babe, I left you dinner and like wine and enjoy your dinner and like a heart. That shit right there, that's butterflies.
That's butterflies.
That's butterflies.
So what happened to the butterflies?
So so he passed.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. But he was an amazing person that like touched a lot of people's hearts and changed a lot of lives. But he was an amazing person. So I was with him for some years and we kept it fresh. He would create experiences for me.
See, that's important.
Experiences. So
That's
you have
important.
to
say it again.
you have to create
It's
experiences.
so important. Like, and I say it's important, but I'm so boring. Like, I don't mind staying home. I don't care.
But
to go
you
out to
probably
dinner.
need those experiences that are in your comfort zone.
I I don't even know what my comfort zone be.
So
That's how
listen,
closed in I am.
friend, we're gonna get you out of that. All the way up out. We're gonna get her all up out of that. Okay, friend. Look, your friend is in the back going, scouring, going, I'm gonna get you all the way together.
But with me and her so opposite, like, I don't, not to say no shade to you or nothing, but like she likes that adventurous shit.
Yeah.
I don't mind being in the bed at home.
So then maybe breakfast in
24/7.
bed is beautiful.
I don't even care about that.
Friend, what you care about?
Just be together and cuddle. I love to cuddle. I'm a
So,
cuddler.
okay, me too. Like, especially on a rainy
I
day.
was on a
But with
cuddle.
somebody I really love and like and want to be with.
This is true. You have to like them.
Yeah, because they're not getting in my bed because I don't play that. At all. You'll get in the guest bed first. Like, I don't play that.
But they can spend the night.
No.
Oh, okay.
No, I don't.
Just checking.
Yeah, for a night. She says, I was
No.
checking.
Just checking.
I don't do
Why
the
we
spinny nightsies. Because I just feel like to be in my bed, like, that's a big deal.
So, but would you do that though? If you was dating a guy, he took you on a date, and he's sleepy, or y'all just having a good time, let's just say that, and then he's at your house, y'all watching maybe something on TV, and he falls asleep.
It's very rare
Where you
that
get
they'll
to
be at
sleep
my
at?
house.
Oh,
So it's very rare for me to date someone and bring them back into my house. Like, I'm just
I
so
wanna
funny
say,
too,
So
friend.
how long before they could come to your house? Or you gotta
A
really, really
couple
like
months.
them.
Yeah. I gotta, you know what, I'll tell you this. I have to actually feel them out well enough for them to come into my
Gotcha.
space. If I feel like they have a good character, then I'm like, okay, I like them.
Do you live alone?
Yes.
Okay, so I was just asking because
Yes.
you know sometimes that
No, that's fair.
matters.
That's a fair
because
question.
My husband couldn't even come upstairs to my house like at all.
Well, when I
At
dated and my
all.
daughter lived in the house, like I was like, nobody comes. You can come to like the curb and pick me up, like in the driveway, but like nobody would. Like my daughter has met probably 2 people that I've ever dated besides her dad. So like I'm really protective of my space. Like when I'm telling you I'm protective of like my energy and my space, you're not getting in unless you got a real purpose.
So if they make it in the house, then they got potential. They're a little amazing.
They are a little amazing if they
little
do make it in the house because I don't play that shit.
Okay.
Like, nah. I spend way too much time like protecting my energy, my space, building myself. Like when I do get with my person, they're gonna be like, oh my God, I get the best person in the whole wide world for me.
Would you remarry?
Yes.
You would?
I wanna get remarried.
Really?
Yes.
Why?
I love love.
I love too, but I would not do it again.
Friend.
I can't do it.
Well, you don't need to.
True, which is true. However, it's just like, I feel like marriage to me anyway is just like one of those experiences that you go through. And if it doesn't work, go have your fun. Like, go have your free time.
So
now.
I did that for a long time. And I did that for a while. But it's like, at some point, you work really hard. You create these memories. What do? Go create these memories with somebody you're not going to be with? Like, I don't want to go out of town with a dude I'm not feeling.
I get that, but the way I'm looking at it though, it's like after I give you 8, 9, 10 years of my life, like completely dedicated, I sheltered myself. I don't think, and if it doesn't work out, I don't think that I would want to turn around and give somebody else another 9, 10 years of my life. I want to have some fun now. I think.
Let me tell you what fun come with.
How
Fun
fun?
comes with toxicity.
Well, let me before you say that.
Okay, go ahead,
Because
fine.
I don't want to make it seem like I hate my marriage. So I just
No, I don't think people get that.
I love my husband, and my marriage is.
Can we talk about your marriage?
We can talk about it.
Because I got a question.
We can talk about it.
So you guys dated for 3 years before you got married, or 2 years before you got
We got
married.
married in the 3rd year, so like.
Okay, and what made him absolutely amazing that you wanted to be with him was because of the way that he treated you.
Because he was mad at me.
Okay.
And I knew he was mad at me, and I called one of his friends. I was like, "Hey, can you tell Leroy? That's my husband's name. Can you tell him that I need some air in my tire?" And he was.
It was
like,
a bait. I could
it was
tell
a
by
bait.
the way.
Yeah, he was just like.
I could tell by the way she was like, air in my
I said, "Can you tell
tire.
him I need some air in my tire? My tire going flat. My light is on. This is like probably like 2 months into it." And then I got a text message say, "I'm on the way." I was like, "This man loved me. It's no way." Like, cause he was boiling hot. What I did to him, he was pissed.
What'd you do to him, friend? Drink up and then tell us.
So y'all, let me tell y'all something. Carly thinks she gonna get me to spill the tea, but I got a trick for Carly. Carly gonna be the one spilling the tea, not me.
I'm I'm ready.
But I would say he was just really upset with me. I don't want to say it because I don't want to trigger him because I got to go home and I need to be happy.
You do.
But yeah, and she's not going to trick me. But yeah, he was just really upset with me. And he showed up. He came to the gas station. He tried to act like he didn't care. But he's like,
well, your funky ass little tire.
Yeah, like,
put
come
this
here.
PSI in
but
here.
I just knew. It's just like, like, you just know.
I love that. So you knew that he loved you, and that was the deciding factor.
Yeah, it's just like.
Okay, so that's fair. So we're going to get back to date nights and all that stuff to keep it all super spicy. Well, I got a question. Do you dress up for your husband? And I ain't talking about this.
You talking about that lingerie stuff?
She said,
I got you.
Look at this.
Look,
Yes.
what's up? What's happening? You want to be part of the show? What's happening? What's going on? Mind your business.
Mind your business. That's all. Just mind your
I buy
business.
lingerie. I do.
Do you dress up for him?
Yeah, occasionally.
Do you surprise him?
Yes.
What's your greatest surprise?
I don't even think I have one, Carly.
You better have one after tonight.
See, well, I might. Shit, you got going on,
Baby.
No, I don't know. Like, I don't know. We different. It's like it's so hard to explain because even something like that, I don't feel like it even make or break our because we. I don't know. It's just
because you guys have such a great friendship.
Yeah, it's just like
you guys have you guys are friends first.
we are best friends.
I love that.
That's like my dog.
Do you guys allow people in the bedroom?
Hell no.
So what do you think about these women that allow other women to come in their marriage?
So I honestly truly don't think there's nothing wrong with it.
Okay.
If that's what you like. So let me tell y'all.
Tell us.
I strongly, truly believe, and this might shock some people, even her. I'm not saying I will grant it, but I understand the whole concept of a hall pass.
Okay.
So I understand it entirely. Like if my husband was to come to me today and be like, hey, listen, I just need a hall pass. I want to go try something new. I don't want to be with them. I'm going to come back, but I just want something new. I will understand it. I might not green light it, but I wouldn't even take no offense to it because it's like.
That's interesting, friend.
So many years we together, like.
So let's talk about the hall pass. Are there parameters to the hall pass? What if you want to go eat some booty? Are you okay with that?
What I don't know won't hurt me. I would say that.
He'll do a threesome. Go to.
But so he's not getting a hall pass. So let's just be clear, right?
It was the threesome.
He
Sorry,
dude.
dude.
He ain't gonna get. So the reason why I say no threesome is because I'm not attracted to women, like in no way, shape, or form. Yeah. So having her around or having somebody in the room is not going to entice me. Right. You're gonna be bored because I'm not eating nobody.
But could you? Yeah, I can't do that either.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. Let me tell you, I do a lot of traveling, and women are not the cleanest. They're not as, let's just say they're not as clean as how you would feel like they should be based off of how you clean yourself.
Yeah, I just ain't doing it.
Yeah, to each his own, not me. So I wanted to ask you, would you be able to watch him be with another woman?
I think so.
Oh, freak
nasty. I think so.
Freak.
I really do. But again, that goes back to me saying that he might want something different.
What if he says, baby, I want a hall pass. You say, okay, I'm going to let you do the hall pass. He says, I want to bring in a woman. You don't have to deal with her. I just want you to watch. You say, okay, it's a big bitch.
You see, this is the thing. My husband ain't going for that.
You don't know. That may be a fetish.
But see, to each his own. That's what it takes for you to get.
Are you going to be able to sit there and watch it?
Yeah, I want to see how big girls have sex, for sure. I want to know how we moving. How we getting flipped, like how we doing.
Girl, these big girls, they be doing the splits. I don't watch porn either. I can't even. I kind of feel like I forget. Hell, sometimes I forget to masturbate. But I'm like, I want to do it. I'm gonna plan to do it tonight, and then I'm just fucking. I'm like, God damn it, I'm too tired.
You gotta get you a rose. You have rose?
Nope, they don't work.
What?
Calm down in the back.
What's up? Why you?
Calm down in the back.
I don't think she liked the rose.
Man, them things is heaven. I'm so like.
It don't work on me.
I ain't even supposed to be talking about this type of stuff, but yeah.
Why you can't talk about it?
They heaven.
I can't offer that rose. That rose don't do nothing for me, but just be like, where the D at?
Damn, Daniel.
You better believe it.
So
Diana.
I got a question for you.
Damn, Diana.
There you go. But Daniel is that song. It's the
Carly.
thing. Damn, Daniel.
So
Daniel.
do you feel like in a relationship, if you're married, you shouldn't have to pleasure yourself at all, period?
So
that's a great question.
everybody, it's different for everybody. I think that like when you like a real sexual being, that might just be something that you want to do because it satisfies you. But married or not, what does that mean? That you're supposed to have sex every single day?
I would be upset if my husband was in the guest room like using
I'd
a pocket
pissed
pussy.
off.
Why?
Like, why are you?
But why though?
Why are you
Like,
using
you
a
have
pocket pussy when you have
Because I'm on Twitter, you know, and I see
But
a
why
little
you
something
on
I
Twitter?
like. I
Why
gotta
you
pull out
trying-
right quick. Like matter of fact,
Excuse
I
me.
might gotta.
Well,
I
you
might
might as
gotta.
well come
but-
ask me for the hard pass.
But I'm priming up for you though.
No,
You feel
because
me?
you nutting
about
to
the-
another woman. I don't want you. After that, what's going on?
Ah man, it's gonna be like a one man
Absolutely
gangbang
not.
after once I
No.
prime up,
No,
shoot
don't
it
tell
out.
me.
You feel
You
me?
better tell me come do what I gotta do.
But now I'm just giving an example to a man.
No, sir.
I'm giving an example to a man maybe
My husband
masturbate
better not come to me
if
saying that.
he is married or in a relationship. You know what I'm saying? Like a woman, you might be thinking about your husband and you might rub one out. Or he might be in the bathroom thinking about you. What
I
he
think
finna
it's
do to
fine.
you.
I think
You know what I'm saying?
I think masturbation is fine if you're thinking about the right thing. If you're like sitting there thinking about the chick at work,
Yeah, that's bad.
then you
But
are
he ain't
mentally
cheat, though.
cheating. You're
He ain't
mentally
cheat.
cheating.
Hello, and you might as well because it's taken for her to get you to nut. Why you not thinking about me?
I mean, he might be thinking about both of y'all.
You might be getting him in trouble, so you might.
Trav, you
Don't
zero.
be doing none of that.
Hey,
Absolutely
Leroy, I ain't talking
not.
about you, bruh. You know what I'm saying? I'm just speaking
Baby,
in
trying to take you
general.
down.
No, I'm just speaking
what I'm
in
saying?
general. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, we ain't going for that. We're not going for that
So
one.
what if you get a hall pass? Are you asking any questions? Did you use protection? Like you have to want to fucking know.
So
Like
let me tell you a secret. You asked if there was something interesting about me, right? It's not a secret about me, but I
Okay.
can hold some shit in. I cannot know, and I can know, and I cannot react.
oh, you
So,
got ice water
I
running
was-
through your veins.
So, like, let me tell you, right?
My veins.
I
are-
was dating the guy. So before I left him, for 2 years straight, I had access to Instagram, Facebook, you name social media. I had access to it. He knew nothing about it. And for 2 years straight, I used to watch him text other women, them send him pictures of their vagina.
You saw
ass.
everything.
I saw everything when he went out of town, who was meeting, like who came to the hotel to get in the pool. I saw
Oh
everything.
my God, that was like a
And I
reality
sat there
show.
for the 2 years, and I didn't say nothing.
And who was this guy? This was the guy before you got married.
This was the guy before I got married.
Oh my
I was like really in love with him, but it was
and
just
you were able to look at all of that.
and say not a word. I was able to.
Did
just
you have sex
see
with
it.
him after all that?
I did. I was so occasionally, but I knew that I could hold out like for weeks and months because he was doing him.
You knew what he was doing.
I already
Literally
knew he was doing, so I didn't
everything.
care. Right. So, but I'm saying all that to say is like I don't have to know nothing because me knowing it doesn't make a difference to me. So I don't need to know. And if it was my husband, no, I don't want to know because I know how he is. I don't want to know what you did.
You don't want to know. Okay.
I'd take your ass up through there now.
So, how often do you think married people are supposed to have sex?
As often as it's allowed. Like,
What's the
I
minimum?
don't know. Let me tell you something. After a certain time or just being with somebody, so it doesn't even have to be that you're married. After 7 years of being with somebody, maybe, I don't know, maybe 2-3 times a week.
Okay.
Sometimes
Does
you go,
the husband have to initiate, or are you okay with like?
Oh, I'm okay with initiating.
Okay.
My one has. See, she's trying to get me off. Yeah, I'm okay with it.
I love it.
My friends know that I'm very reserved, so
Yeah.
but you're doing a good job, though. I like
It's okay,
it.
thank you.
I got your ass. Though.
I wasn't my nastiest question.
I think in a relationship, in a marriage, either person should
Initiate
be cool
it?
with initiating.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I've
Like,
met men that feel like they need to initiate sex with their wives more than the women.
They felt like they needed to.
They had to.
Why? What?
Because of the very same reason as as to what you mentioned, like when you're together with somebody for so long, like things you get kind of desensitized to certain things. So the man, of course, is even more sexually aroused typically than a woman. So they're gonna say, "Ooh, I
Not
wanna."
cheating.
If they're not cheating, percentage-wise, how many married men do you think cheat?
I think
We're not talking about Leroy. Leroy, you are not.
we
in
ain't
this.
talking about Libra, but shit, we were not. Let me tell you something. If he is cheating on me, damn good cheater, cause I don't know. I have no, I have no clue. I have nothing.
He's not.
But even if he is, like what I said before,
Yeah.
like, I would probably understand it. Like, I wouldn't leave him for that. It's not a deal breaker
Yeah.
for me.
Could you stay with a serial cheater or somebody that just got hall passes? Like,
It depends. Can we cheat together? Like, you cheating, I'm cheating, we cheating. Then
yeah,
I'm
we
good.
riding a boat
Yeah,
separately
like if
and
we,
together.
and then you know what I'm saying? Like, not if there was no diseases and all that stuff, of course.
I
but
know, right?
Yeah, but if you cheat on me and I can cheat back, and you good with that, we good.
Do you think he would feel the same way?
Hell no.
Okay.
Absolutely not. He already told me. But I always tell him, like, you just don't know until you go through it.
That is
Don't
very
make me
true.
put you through it.
Oh, okay. Well, we
Don't
go.
make me put you through it.
Trav, did you have another married person question?
Not right now. No.
So it's not
I
right
don't.
now.
You been married before?
No.
So you don't really know nothing about marriage.
No. Not from my own personal experience. No, I don't.
Oh, so you don't even know if you should be
No, let me
initiated
tell
sex.
you about Trav.
I'm gonna eat. Yeah.
Trav is a husband type guy.
I'm gonna get married one
Trav
day.
is the type of dude where, like, I worry about the day he meets somebody that he's gonna spend his life with. We gonna be recording once a month. Trav's the type of dude that'll move to Duluth and get a big old house and like, for him and his wife. And then I'd be like, Trav,
at?
hey, when you coming back to
You
the
can't
city?
switch out on the team though. You can't do
I'm
that.
not.
The most
I was just
The
telling
point thing I
Carly a
would
couple
say
days ago,
is,
like
don't
anybody I
change
bring
who you
around.
are when
I was
you
just
get
telling Carly a
married.
couple days ago, like when I bring somebody around, you get on her, drill her, see where her head at.
yeah.
I'm
You
gonna
know
be
what I'm
like,
saying?
I'm gonna be like, what's the name
Yeah.
on Players
Hey, how you
Club? So how you doing?
And she gonna
Let's
tell
talk
you,
about it.
get rid of that.
Like they always do.
She's gonna say, get rid of that bitch. Why she
Don't
trying
laugh.
to check for me?
Do
Who
not
is
laugh
she?
in the back.
Are y'all fucking? 'Cause why you care so
let's
much?
talk about that, friend.
What's
Because
up?
we friends.
We friends.
We're friends.
Friends, y'all.
So let's talk about that. I do have guy friends that have lady friends that when they finally meet me, they're like, y'all fucking, there's no way, y'all not just friends. We have no sexual chemistry whatsoever. Never had sex, whatever. And those girls are like, you need to get rid of her.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
Vamoosh.
yeah, so I've had, and these are like friends I've been friends with for 10 years, like 7 years, 8 years. And the girls are like, so now that they've been out of those relationships, because those relationships didn't work, none of them.
You sound like you was mad about it.
I was mad because I lost my friend
To the relationship.
to a relationship that wasn't a lasting relationship. And so any woman that walks into a relationship and she tells you to lose all these girls, you can't be friends with this person, this guy, this, that, and the other, what are you hiding from? Like, why is it so important for you to have these people away from your man? Are you scared
Probably
that...
just jealousy.
Well, that's exactly what it
like,
is.
I wouldn't come around though asking for somebody to disappear because I know how I am. I have a lot of male friends.
Yeah.
And I would hate for that was like one thing that I made really clear. Don't come into my life trying to get rid of my friends.
So that's
Like,
exactly what it is.
That's a deal breaker for me because I have 4 brothers. I was raised around 4 brothers.
Okay.
That's outside of me. So all I know is men.
Right.
So I build connections with men way quicker than I do with women.
Right.
And it's just a natural thing.
Right.
So I have a lot of male friends. Don't come by trying to tell me to get rid of them.
Girl,
because
let
if you
me
do
tell
that,
you.
you gotta go.
Right.
Like,
And
I
so, of
choose my
course,
friends over you.
from a male's perspective, they're looking at it like, my woman doesn't want me to be friends with this person, so I have to stop being friends with this person. And I'm looking at it like, why are you not coming to none of the parties? Why are you not coming around
Does
to game
it hurt
night?
you, though?
It does.
It hurt you?
Because I'm a very compassionate person. We talked about this to my friends.
Right.
If I'm calling you my real friend, like I have compassion and I care about you.
Yeah.
So if you get in a relationship and that person's like, you can't be friends with this woman that we've been through thick and thin, I've helped you in situations, you've helped me in situations, and now you meet this person,
That's a red flag, though.
and that's how I feel.
I would definitely say that's a red flag.
Yeah.
On the man's part, like any woman that come telling you to get rid of friends, get rid of her, for sure.
Say it in the camera for the people to hear.
Any woman that tells you get rid of your friends, get rid of her. You'll never have no peace. So even if it's
Yeah.
not her, it's gonna be another woman.
Right.
So get rid of her. 'Cause
It may
she
be
ain't
your
gonna get
cousin.
peace. And you should be able to have. I mean, like, especially. Everybody deserves to have friends, and it should
Right.
be up the opposite sex. Like, there's nothing wrong with
Yeah.
that. My husband don't have no friends though. Surprise! Like when I tell you, like I'm really living a dream life. I'm really living a dream life. He has no friends. To him, if you my friend, then we fucking. It's no in between. So
Oh.
it's not no home. Like he knows women, but he don't have no friends or women that call him and it's like, hey, what you doing? XYZ, or invite him place. He don't have that.
Yeah, so when I invite my friends that are, because I have married guy friends too. And so I'll invite like them, but I'll let them know like, hey, bring your wife, you know, or how's your wife doing? Or I don't call past like
A certain time.
6 o'clock, okay? I'm a daytime caller. There's a lot of my guy friends that are married. A lot of my friends are entrepreneurs or they have very flexible schedules, so I'm not calling them during corporate hours,
Gotcha.
you know what I mean? So it's like I'll call them and see how they're doing, how their kids are doing, da-da-da. But it's never any disrespect. Quite frankly, I don't want a man that belongs to another woman. Hello. I don't want a man that belongs to another woman. Like,
But what if you belong to another man, he belongs to another woman, so y'all can belong to each other?
No, friend, we can't.
It's equal. It's the equal
She said
playing
it's
field.
equal.
It's the equal playing field.
Like, friend, here we go.
What you call what we call her? What we call her followers? The people that watch your show.
Oh, they're the cocktailers.
Let's tell the cocktailers. How do we keep it spicy?
The real life stories of a pillow princess.
Yes, the real life stories of a pillow princess. How do we keep it spicy?
the
Like, what do
soft
we have
life.
to do?
So I do believe in reciprocation. Okay, I like to be served, and I like to serve my person.
I hear that.
But I like to be taken care of to the point where I have no problem with serving my person. If my person is not living in his masculinity, he's not being served. And he's probably not my person.
So basically, if he ain't paying the bills, don't come home expecting no head because it's dead. Is that what we saying?
Friend,
I'm asking
what
you.
is this pimp
if
talk
he
that
not-
you just learned?
Give me head till I'm dead. Give me head.
If he not
Friend,
taking care
learn
of
some pimp talk out the cocktail.
it's a damn cocktail,
Y'all
y'all.
stay mean.
I don't want no more of these damn cocktails. I ain't finished with you.
Friend,
So what we gotta do?
Remember, friend, it's
What's
more
happening?
than just paying the bills, because paying the bills is easy.
Whatever he not
Especially
doing.
my bills, because I
But
don't
it's
have a
not-
whole lot of bills.
But my point is that I'm trying to make is, if you're not taking care of your responsibilities as a
yes.
man, why do you expect head?
So
It's like, why? Like,
so
why
you feel like
even
men
complain
that are
about
not
that?
taking care of their
You
responsibilities.
don't deserve head. And we can, so let me just be, we can
Make
even
sure you
have
let
an-
them know.
We can even have an agreement that we're gonna go 50-50 on these bills. But if that's what we're doing, then why you still want head? Like, we're not doing that.
I kiss the head
What's
and we're
up
done.
with you? We're not even kissing it. We just been at
All right, that's all your cut is, because you only pay
can put it
50%.
in 'cause-
You're getting 50% of the head?
No, but serious. She tripping. Exactly. That's not 50%. That's a percentage. You shouldn't get that though.
So you feel like men that don't pay their bills, is this just with marriage or is this
I
single
feel like a
men
man
or
that
relationship?
just does not take care of his responsibilities, we can still vibe. Like I can still be with you. We can be together. But if you, the same way how you say you want a man to walk in and just demand a room,
Yeah.
we can still be together and this shit could be good. But it's not gonna be as good as when you walk in, I drop to my knees and I'm getting.
So
to
what
it.
you're
You know
saying
what I'm
is
saying?
you would not, you wouldn't be able to submit to a man that's
Who
not
ain't
taking
fully
care.
taking care of me.
I think men need to really understand that
Yeah, so
because
you
those
do
are always the
have-
guys that like pound their chest the hardest.
Let me
Like,
suck-
yeah, I want a woman that's gonna submit. Dude, you barely pay your
Yeah,
own
you
bills.
gotta do stuff to get the submitting, and like I like so, and that just might shock a lot of people. I don't mind going 50-50. I am totally cool with it, but you gonna get this 50-50 work. You ain't going.
You ain't getting, getting a whole pillow.
I got
Yeah,
a
you're
question.
not getting the whole.
I got a question.
What's happening, Trey?
What if you do have a person that provides everything that you need, but he's never available to spend quality time because he's always working, trying to maintain a lifestyle for y'all?
So with me, I can speak for myself. Whenever I'm being needy, it's very simple. I might just want you to FaceTime me. I just might want you to call me because I
Gotcha.
have complete understanding when it comes to work, and I can't want you to work and want you to be affectionate and be with me 24/7. So I gotta pick the less of the two evils. So
Right.
if I need you to provide, because she didn't want to talk about it, but I'm so goddamn independent. I don't even really need you to provide. So that's where my roadblock would come because it's
Gotcha.
like, goddamn, I will go 50-50 with you. Just give me, like, I need the
So,
attention. Like, that means more to me than the money.
So
I would agree.
you would actually, like you would help your guy, your partner.
would.
Like nigga, you ain't got to work all these hours for us.
I would
You know
help
what
you,
I'm
but
saying?
you can't come home looking for, all that good. Like you can't expect me to be 100% when I already got to give you 50. I'm already drained.
So how do you expect him to be 100% when he got to give you 50?
What you mean? So him
you
providing is
just-
100%.
what you
So
just said,
after
that's what you
that, I
just
got
said.
him. He ain't got to worry about nothing else. I promise you.
14, he working
Absolutely
12
nothing.
hours every day, 7 days a week.
Why is he working 12
Let me
hours?
say exactly.
Because most men that are very successful work a lot of hours, man.
There's
I
some
can
hours
deal
that are
with
done
it.
at home too.
I
mean-
work a lot also, so we'll be on the same page.
Y'all be wanting them ballers, but then y'all be like, he ain't here.
No, there's a difference. There's different
That's
levels
why y'all
to
like
it.
drug dealers. Because they
Wait,
got
well,
all
hold
the
on
time in
now.
the world.
I don't want any drug dealers.
You know what I'm
So
saying?
my ex was a drug dealer.
They got all the time in the world.
I feel like they'll take all my shit and his, and I can't have my shit being caught up in no
Who
drugs.
gonna take his? Like if he was to get busted?
Yes.
That's why you gotta deal with the smart ones. And
Girl.
don't get the really big fish. You got to get the medium fish. You can't get the big fish that the feds.
The
want.
feds
You
been
can't-
watching
you
for
can't
20
get that
years.
one. Get the one that's in the middle who they gonna try to get the turn, but ain't gonna take a proper.
Girl,
Get
if they
that
a part
one.
of that thug community, they definitely gonna take a deal.
Well, get you a civilian.
A civilian.
There you go.
So
But the civilian make 56,000 though. You know what I'm saying?
I'm a 50-50. I could go 50-50 with you though.
But you can't get a nigga head.
No, I didn't say I can't give you head. What I said was
You getting
don't walk in
50%
the
of that
You
head.
gonna get the 50%. Like you.
You gonna get half the
We
head.
might put it this way. We together 8 years. 4 years out of 8 years, you're gonna get head. However that add up. But you ain't getting
Damn.
full 8 years. How about
So
that?
that means I'm gonna get head every 2 days. I'm cool with that. You know what I'm saying? Out of 8 years, I'm gonna get head for
friend,
4
we
years.
gonna have to redo the math.
No,
You know
because
what I'm
7
saying?
days in a week is 365
Nah,
days in a year.
but we're gonna split it up though. Out of
That's not every 2
365, we're
years.
gonna
Every
split
2
that.
days.
We're gonna split that into 2.
You cheating yourself by that math, but you
You know
know
what
you
I'm
saying you
saying?
got it.
Listen, my thing
Cause
is
that don't mean I ain't gonna get that bottom just cause I ain't gonna get that mouth.
you about to tear that bottom out, friend. You better redo this
I'm
math.
trying to
Well, that's him. Don't come
So-
up with 50-50, I tell you that.
So I agree with the whole 50-50 aspect. I'm not interested in going 50-50.
I hear that.
So my 50-50 in that aspect, my 50-50 comes in a different way. So for example, with one of my exes, my previous ex, he had a business. And so I helped him start a franchise. So I went through and did all the footwork, did all the prospecting, did all the sales for him, did all the paperwork, all the
But you
consulting.
should get paid for that. So,
And
I
so-
wouldn't go 50-50 with your ass either.
And so,
It's not happening.
and so, but that was my man.
Exactly.
So I was like, I got us. We got us. He's working his part of it. I'm working my part of it. And we doing this. And so, but I'm still not going 50-50. But I'm helping in a different way where I'm bringing value to the table.
Absolutely.
So I think that people have to understand is just because you're not breaking the bank 50-50 out the bank account, you're still bringing 50%.
What if you didn't even have that to give? Like, what if you didn't have the smarts or
Then
the
if I didn't have
knowledge?
if I did not have the intelligence, the smarts to be able to help my man, I should not be willing to ask for 50 for him to pay all the bills.
I hear that. See, that's an even trade, though.
Yeah, I feel like women are out here asking for men to pay all the bills, go get all their light bulb, go do all of what they want, live this
Oh, the
lavish,
light bulb is what you just said.
soft life, and they can't even balance
That
the
ain't
books.
it, Carly. Let me tell you what the problem is.
They can't even balance the
problem
books.
is women are asking men to pay for their lifestyle that they don't even know. You know what I'm
know.
saying?
I think
Like,
if
you don't
you-
even know who
if
you are for
promote
real.
yourself that way, then that's what you deserve
Yeah,
to be
I agree.
treated
I
like.
agree with you on that. And
If
there
I'm
are
acting
men
like I
that
got
do.
the money,
But I
then
really
You can
feel
go
like
across the street to the Beacon right now, and there's some niggas over there right now that's willing to pay for everything that you got going on.
they ready to go.
You
but
ain't
you
gonna
wanna
respect
do
them
all
niggas.
of that.
though.
You know, I'm not with all that extra stuff to get what I.
She said they ready to go. Yep, they sure is.
I
ready
don't
to
do
go.
nothing I don't want to do.
You don't do nothing. You don't
Absolutely.
You're not
I
gonna
don't
respect
blame
them.
I don't have
Look,
to.
she know that shit too. You're not gonna respect them.
And that's a read. You don't
Hello.
have to. So,
Hello.
girl, let me tell you, these girls out here selling themselves way short for a bag.
I don't know because again, I ain't out there, so I don't know.
Girl.
She
So
said
you
for
tell
a
me,
bag
is
from the
it like
discount mall.
somebody
Old
told me
National.
it's ghetto out there? They said it's ghetto.
So I'm not a
Are you
active
dating?
like
Yeah, let me
serious.
switch this around. And
Switch it around. Switch it
Are
around.
you dating right now, Carly?
So, kind of.
What does that mean?
So I'm putting myself in spaces to be available to date. Do I have some suitors?
Right.
Yes.
How deep is the roster?
Not very deep.
She don't want to tell on herself.
No, I will.
You will? Ooh, y'all got some competition. You better be listening. So, is it like
And they be watching.
5D, 3D?
No, it's
2D?
less than 5.
Less than 5.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's actually more like less than 3.
Are you anybody coming off the bench?
So like I mentioned, the type of men that I meet, like I have husbands on the roster. I just don't, I need to see what is accommodating to my life and what I would want to deal with. Because you have to remember, like just because a person, of course we talked about, just because they have the financial means to create this life for you, what would life be with you every day?
Right.
Like, are you going to get on my fucking nerves? Because people get on my nerves.
Are they getting on your nerves now?
No.
Like, do friends? Okay, so you have 1, 2, 3, 4?
Potentially 3.
Potentially 3. Any of them like your LeBron right now? You ain't got no LeBrons on your team? What type of players are they?
I would say I have a LeBron, a Kobe, and Allen Iverson.
Oh, you have a dead man. Interesting.
What'd you say, Trav?
You have somebody that's deceased. You said a Kobe. He's dead, ma'am.
But he's a legend, so we going off
This motherfucker in the
who he
back.
was.
Oh, that's what you're talking about. Ah, gotcha.
But we talking about basketball and how great they play. So right now,
Yes.
they're playing.
I had a Kobe that passed. So
They're in the Eastern Conference Finals. Western. We're gonna
They're
go
definitely,
Western because you're from LA.
yes.
So
what I'm doing is I'm taking a look to see what I'm able to, like who I'm able to kind of like dance with. You know, who I'll be able to love long term, like who I'll be able to understand. Like if we have conflict, are you able to discuss conflict resolution?
Communication.
Like yes, are you a person that's gonna love on me when I don't feel like being loved on? You know, and so I do have someone that is a part of my life that is very much like a husband. Like he's going hard in the paint. And I really do like him. I just need to get to know him better to understand, because sometimes people will show you the representative and they'll have that veneer to where they're perfect all the time.
But they're really
and you're
not.
just like, there's nothing, something.
But you might have to move in with them to figure
Absolutely
it out.
not.
But that's how you gotta figure it out. How else would you know?
So it hasn't been that long with one. And then the other two, I've just kind of put on ice, had dated in the past, kind of like seeing, but they're coming back around fixed. So I'm like, so this is what it is. I'm gonna have all these options.
And you're gonna be torn.
Yeah, I don't like that feeling.
Damn.
I don't like that feeling.
But then
But
you gonna fall back into that marriage. I told you.
no, I want to get married, but I want to be with somebody that I actually enjoy and have like a great time with.
How long have you been divorced?
Oh gosh, for 14 years.
Oh, so you've been in the field. You've been playing.
Oh, well, I dated somebody for 7 years.
Well, see, okay, so that makes sense though,
Yeah,
because
so I'm freshly new, like over the last couple, like 3 years, single.
so is it
entirely.
ghetto or it's not ghetto? You didn't answer that question.
I don't deal with that. Like let me tell you, I'm so quick to vet. I'll be like, zzz. I do like a scan, like, zzz, nope,
Nah.
zzz, no.
Damn.
Yeah, no, don't care. Take me to the nicest restaurant, doesn't matter. Because I've had some amazing experiences to the point where I'm not selling my soul to just the highest bidder.
Gotcha.
And that's the problem that women are doing. They're selling their souls to the highest bidder, and then they're laying in bed with this man. They're like, ooh, Lord Jesus. But we gonna take some cute pictures on Instagram.
Ooh,
And
that
my
social media
girl,
life.
my friends gonna see me flossing with this nigga pulling up in a rose. Bitches wanna be like me.
But that's what they want to be like.
No.
But that's like the 2023 goal. That
I wanna see what it's gonna be in 6 years. Is it gonna last for 6 years?
Okay, so
Because the real flex is your shit lasting for 10 years.
so what's the deal breaker for you?
A deal breaker is somebody that doesn't know how to deal with conflict. A deal breaker is somebody that doesn't believe in living in his masculinity. A deal breaker is a man that's not a provider. Providing is very important. I'm not getting ready to struggle at this point in my life. When my daughter's father and I met my ex-husband, he was a runner in the studio, and I didn't care. I would bring him food. I wouldn't care. We were young. It was great. But guess what? Now he's engineering and producing the Oscars and the Super Bowl, and he's doing big things in his life. I've elevated.
Was he doing it while you guys were married, or this happened
No,
after?
he was on tour a lot, like with Faith and Neo was the reason why we moved here. Shout out to Schaefer. How y'all doing? But we had this social circle, and you know we grew, you know, and then we grew apart. And so when he came back from off tour, like he created a relationship with someone else, created a life. Like his kids are adorable. Like I'm like, how are your kids? I always ask him like, how's little Owen? Like how are your, how's little? And so I love them. Those are my daughter's brothers and sisters. So I'm a blended family type person, and so are you.
I am, because I'm here for the stepmamas. I told you that, though.
You here for me too.
I'm here for, like, as long as you, so I always tell my daughter father, make sure they can do some hair. Make sure they can do some hair. Maybe make sure they can pick out clothes. Make sure they're alert. And make sure that they just not trying to win her over. That'd be like my biggest thing. Because
I feel like that's
she
what
don't
happened.
care about you, period. So don't try to win my daughter over. Just be who you are and just let her do it.
Let me tell you.
I'm listening.
It's some tea.
Yeah,
you ready for this?
Yeah, I'm listening. I want you to do this.
Let me drink a little bit of this water. Shout out to Alicia in the bag.
I got a question too
Yes.
for both of y'all. Either one of y'all can answer. Does it upset you that men are being encouraged to not date single mothers?
I think it's closed-minded.
It don't upset me.
It doesn't upset me.
Are you married? Yeah. So I mean, but for your single mother, your fellow single
Well, I
mothers
was a
out there,
single
you know
mom
what I'm saying?
before I got married.
Does that kind of like why are men being encouraged
No, because
not
the
to
reason
mess
why I
with
say
us?
it doesn't is because I had got to a point in my life where I didn't want to date a man with kids. So it doesn't affect me because, I mean, I understand the whole, I don't want to take on nobody else's responsibilities. And then if I do take on the responsibilities, what's expected of me now that I've done it? I can never probably walk away from this. And then if we break up and I have an attachment to your child, I might not even get to see your child again. So
That happened to
I
me.
wouldn't want that to happen. So I'm cool.
That
with
happened to me, and you know what? Men are trifling because I dated someone with a child, and I really liked the little girl, and her mom wasn't being like 100% of a mom, and I'm like a whole mama.
Yeah.
So I'm like, to this day, I be asking my daughter, like, you want to come cuddle and watch a movie? Like, please? So
Aw.
it's like, but we ended up breaking up and he took his child or
His
whatever.
daughter with him.
So when he was trying to like kind of sneak talk to me and backdoor, like he would like have his daughter's page follow me on Instagram. Blocked. No. So I'm like, no, I'm not going down that because that's an emotional fuck.
It
And it
is.
really hurts you because you're like, I was giving this little person a bath. I was doing their hair. I was feeding them. I was doing these things.
And then you just take them away
And
from
you just
me.
take them away.
So yeah, I don't think there's
So-
nothing wrong with not wanting to date single parents, single moms, single dads. I wouldn't.
Yeah, I don't mind dating someone with a child. Like, in fact, I actually would prefer a man that have had a kid
Kids.
because I see that he, and the way he takes care of them. Because I love, like my ex, he took amazing care of his kids. Like, put them through college. I'm talking about USC. I'm talking about Morehouse. Like, took them to the Northern Lights. Like, wanted them to have these wonderful experiences. And so, to me, a man that's like, wanting their kid to have experiences and your kid to have experiences, how could you deny that?
Exactly.
You know?
Yeah, but that's why you keep them away, so you don't have to have that connection.
Right. Yeah.
Until you're married.
Until you're
Until you're
very
married.
serious about
But
it.
then even that will hurt you too, because it's like I can't imagine now if we were to get a divorce and then my son is not in my life, because I have a son through marriage.
Right.
So I couldn't imagine, like, if you take him away, like, what I'm gonna do? Like, that's my only son. I need him.
So you're
like,
the
don't
bonus
take him.
mom plus the son. So you have a daughter.
I have a daughter. So my husband is not my daughter's father.
Correct.
So he has a son, and I have a daughter. So together
they're a
we
year
are-
apart.
That's our pair.
I just
That's
love
good.
that. I was
That's
telling
dope.
Trav, I'm like,
It
oh
works.
my God, it's so cute.
Yeah, it works. I love it, and I don't have like. I don't hear about your co-parenting experiences, but
Girl,
I
I
don't
got
have
one.
like I'm not that mom that comes in and like want to ruin your life. Love my baby, because I might need a babysitter. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But love my baby, and I'm gonna love my baby.
Okay.
You don't gotta worry about me. But yeah, I'm
So
pretty
are
cool.
you
I
the
don't-
mom that's like, how is your relationship with his
We cool.
son's mom?
Well, we good. We're
Okay.
good.
Was there ever any rifts?
Never.
love
I
that.
wouldn't. So when I come into any pictures, dating any man with a child, I don't come in with problems. Like, I would never want to bestow that upon nobody.
Right.
So I don't come with problems. I want the child's mom to like me, to take to me. I really haven't dated that many men with kids because, like I said, like I was against it. Even though I had a daughter, I was like, I don't want to. So my biggest thing with dealing with it is there is another woman that you have to communicate with.
Yes.
And I don't like that. So I just be like, you're not going to tell me, oh, I have to talk to her. This is my child's mom. I don't give a fuck. That's how I feel. So, yeah,
I'm more of like, so I am more of like, I have a Christmas party every year. I have like a very, very, like a Macy's tree in my house, right? So I'm more of like, why don't you guys come over here for Christmas?
Me too. Hello, come play spades. Let's play.
Like,
let's hang
let's
out.
have like
That's
cocoa.
me.
Let's have like, I'll make sure
Yes.
everybody has matching pajamas.
Big family.
Like even the way Will Smith, we don't know all the insides, but we know the exterior of it. But like, I'm fine. Like I wouldn't mind living down the street from my ex-husband.
Yeah, absolutely not.
And like us going and having
cool
cake
with
for the
it.
kids because it's not about us, it's about the family.
Exactly.
And so my ex-husband's wife doesn't like me for obvious reasons.
Why not? Why, girl?
Friend, where the hair flip at? I need it when I need it.
Friend,
There we
where
go.
the hair flip?
I need it when I need it.
Damn,
So,
that's unfortunate. But
yeah.
is it because maybe you're a threat? She feels like you're a
So,
threat.
potentially.
Because you're beautiful. Like
you,
you are.
friend.
You gorgeous as hell. So it's just
So
like,
you.
and then it's your voice is kind of like sexy a little bit.
Oh,
you know what I'm
thank
saying?
you.
So
How sexy is
she
it,
probably
friend?
like, why the fuck is she saying hello to you like that? Like, what the fuck is going on here? Stop fucking talking.
Fucking bitch.
What, bitch? Exactly. Like, damn.
So-
she probably wants you to be like, why the fuck you not answering the phone for my daughter?
Right.
That would make her more happy. She would like you then because it's like,
Yeah.
bitch, you can't get in.
No,
But
yeah.
if he's taking to you and like, oh, you need $1,000, let me send it to you. Sure. She did her
Yeah.
eyes like this. That's too little.
So we have a daughter in college, and so we split it. So it's $30,000 a piece a year.
Okay, I need 15 bands.
Yeah.
So, and then he probably just easily gives it. And she's
He's
like,
a phenomenal dad.
Yeah.
And so he loves his daughter. And so I think the issue was when they got married. I've never told anybody this stuff on camera, by the way. It's only fair. I got some more nasty questions.
Listen, man. Oh, I got some smoke for your ass too, Carly. I just don't take it for granted now. What's happening?
So she wooed him in the beginning, and she pretended like she was loving my daughter, and oh, I'm the queen and you're the princess. And then when they got married, all of a sudden,
It's just the queen. Princess don't even exist.
so my daughter has everything that she needs to be successful in life, you know, and even the men that I've dated have treated me and my daughter. And so she's got this, and my daughter don't care about none of that stuff. I just make sure she's good. And so she's got her little Louis Vuitton, like, computer bag. She's got every Vans, you know, she's got all this. She's an artsy person.
Whatever she wants.
And so this chick is probably looking at my daughter like, this little bitch. Like, are you giving money to, you know what I mean?
Trying to take over.
And so, yeah, she doesn't fancy my daughter. And it's to the point where my non-confrontational daughter didn't feel comfortable going and spending time with her dad over there. So
How long have they been married?
well, they've been married for probably about 7-8 years now.
Is she still
6
a worker?
years. Well, my daughter's not permitted to go over there because I went straight mama bear.
Ooh.
And so I'm not a big like rah in your face until I have to be. And most people can't pull that out of me. But that situation when you know as a mama bear, if somebody do something to your child and make them uncomfortable, you are getting ready to feel the raft.
Yes, you are. And it's not going to stop.
And it's not ever
doesn't
gonna let
stop.
up. It's a
Never.
rain and it's never gonna stop.
Ever. Because you don't cross the line. There's no
You've
come back
crossed
from
the
that.
line. So I won't put hands on you, but I will cut you so deep to where you'll know. And so my daughter's father, you know, we had a little spat where we didn't speak because of it. And then we got through it and we got past it. I invited him and his family over for my daughter's party and like,
They came?
well, not her. She's not allowed. I don't play. Like if I don't deal with you, I don't deal with you.
It's over with.
Yeah, it's done. We're done. But he came over with the family. I saw the kids, and I'm just like, it's amazing seeing him in a space with kids. And like, I'm like, you started all over. Like you started all over. Like we would have been done if we were still married.
But so you guys just have the one daughter together.
Yes.
So he had the other kids after. Did it make
So
you
he has
feel any kind of way though? Like when
At
you
first,
saw
it was shocking.
happen?
It wasn't because I knew like life was going in separate directions. I was already with someone. He was like dating this chick, and it was funny because I remember when he was dating her because he was engineering Chris Brown's concert. And so I went. He was like, "Oh, come get tickets," because he would always give us tickets wherever. And so we were at the engineer booth, and I remember her there, and I remember looking. I'm like, give me a hug. Who's this girl you got here with these tacky ass electric blue pumps on? And so he was like, shut up. And I didn't know that was eventually going to be his wife. So anyway, I think she just created a rift or made it difficult for him to communicate. And I'm not about all that drama.
Yeah.
So I just let it go. My daughter, my ex was like, we don't need nothing. So I got everything you need. If there's an issue, don't worry about it. And that's what I'm talking about. A man that stands in his masculinity. He sees a situation and he takes care of it.
He takes care of it.
So you have some questions for me. We're going to mix it up tonight, y'all, because we friends.
So we friends. I'm glad you said that.
Yes.
So I don't have no questions for you per se. Now, the only question I have for her when we spoke. So again, thank you so much for having me.
Of
Like I really
course.
appreciate it. And I say it like this is the first interview that I've done outside the podcast by myself. So I always have my wingman with me.
I know.
My wingman is not here, but one thing I would say is I'm a team player. Thank you again. I gotta say that again because I want her to be thankful. But I'm a team player, and just because my co-host is not here, don't mean I ain't gonna bring We Friends podcast to your show.
Bring it.
So with that being said, because I asked her, guys, I said, you watched our show? Did you watch? She said, I watched some, but I'm gonna watch. I said, okay, yeah, whatever. I didn't want to drag it out because I didn't want to give her insight what's about to happen. But so since it's the end of her show, we're going to end it off We Friends and We Friends style. So with that being said, I got my Think Quick session that I'm going to bring. So I don't know if you guys have never tuned into my podcast. It's called We Friends. At the end of our sessions, we always have our Think Quick session where we ask all these crazy questions. But the difference is, at the end of the show, like if you don't get the question right or what have you, you have to take a shot of alcohol. But
wait a damn minute.
Since we friends and we play so much, we don't do alcohol. It's in there. I hope you didn't spill it.
What is this?
It don't matter. So here how it goes, guys. I asked a series of questions to Miss Carly, baby. And if Cardi don't answer the questions, Cardi got to take a shot of hot sauce because that's how we do it on We Friends. So I know Cardi didn't really pay attention to this, all right? So, Cardi, let me just tell you, she only gave me 2. I know I put about 3, 4, 5 in there, so you are so lucky. So we're going to just go with my 2.
I can drink a little bit at a time.
We ain't playing that. Cardi said she with the shits. She with the smoke. So here, this is how it goes. I ask you a question. If you don't get the question right, you gotta take a shot of hot sauce. If the question is something that you don't want to answer, then you take a shot of hot sauce and you call it a day, right? So it's like pleading the fifth.
Okay.
All right. So your first question, Trav and Alicia, right?
Yes.
Got it. Boom. This is my infamous question.
Like
Trav
my
and-
team bringing me. What is this?
Yeah. Look, he ran a hot sauce.
Know this.
So listen, Trav and Alicia go to jail.
Oh shit.
You can only bond one of them boys out. 2 of them. It's not boys, but it's women and female. You can only bond one person out. Neither one of them did anything. They're both innocent, but one got to stay in jail. So you either can use your money to bond them out, or you can take a hot sauce and bond both of them out. We friends, and you guys are sounding like this. We friends.
I need you to make the right decision.
You can only bond one of them out. So Trav already gave you a hot sauce. What we doing?
I'm a bomb both of them out.
No, you can't. Oh, here you go.
Cause I fuck with both the folks on my
That's
team.
right.
My whole team. I fuck with my team. We don't leave nobody behind.
By the way, this hot sauce is sponsored from JJ's. Yes, go, baby. Yes, sir. It tastes good.
Okay, so Let me back you up on that, right?
What you gonna back up? Because if you got something to say, you can take one too. What's happening?
No, I would have rather you said Alicia because I can deal with jail better than she can.
For the rest of your life.
You know what I'm saying?
But why would she want to put? Nah, she real though, because she said neither one.
But yeah, that's real though.
That's
a
real
fact.
though.
She
How you
took
gonna
the
ask her
shot.
to be fake?
Yeah,
It's not in her
yeah.
blood.
I can't let both of y'all. 'Cause no, neither one of y'all.
Oh, you said for the rest of our life. Hold on, Alicia.
Hey, listen now.
Oh, no.
Alicia's
For the
equipped.
rest of your life, you gotta be in jail.
Man. I just
Have you ain't
remember.
shit.
I just remember Orange is the New Black is way easier than ours. You know what I'm saying? So you know what I'm saying.
Okay, here is the next one, right?
Oh God,
What? We friends.
we friends.
We friends.
What, how'd
We
it go?
friends. Y'all, she gonna learn. I asked her. Anyways, this is my next one. What state does your child's father stay in?
He lives in Georgia.
So he's in Georgia. So we on the same time. What time is it? What time is it?
I don't have my phone.
What time is it? It don't even matter. So on our episode,
Oh my
on our
God.
show, you get one phone call, and this one phone call saves your life.
Okay.
If that person does not answer for you, you die. You gotta take a hot sauce shot.
Okay.
If they answer, you're alive and well.
Okay.
Matter of fact, if they answer for you, I take the shot.
Okay.
You gotta call your husband, your ex-husband.
I
I don't care.
can't call him after like
I know after 6 o'clock. I know business. That's what she said.
Hand me my phone. Y'all about to fuck up my whole life here over here. Trav over here. Okay, this is fun.
But you know, if he thinking my daughter, he gonna answer the phone. So when he answered, be like, "Oh snap, that was a mistake." You can hang up after that. You can tell.
I'm gonna
somebody
do that.
Okay. I asked her, did she watch our show, y'all?
So he has to answer.
He has to answer. If he don't answer her phone call, she gotta take a hot sauce shot.
I was gonna say that nigga fuck around to be working.
Fuck around and find out.
So don't say anything.
Your call has been.
This motherfucker right here.
I give you one more chance.
Can I just call anybody?
Ex-husband. Anybody would be too easy.
No, it wouldn't.
Well, who do you have in mind? Let's talk about it first.
My mom?
No, hell no.
My daughter. She rarely
Hell to the no.
answers.
Nope.
Who Trav?
Nope. You can't call nobody's wrong. I asked her, did she watch the show? She said she watched it.
Oh.
Who?
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna call this one. Hold on.
We gotta call your ex-husband. Why you changing my game?
Yeah,
This
she
is
right.
This is a
That's
little
her
twist
game.
to the. This is a
I-
little
my
twist.
ex-husband, and
She wanted
I'll
me to be
ta-
on cocktails. I'm on cocktails now.
All right, he didn't answer.
He didn't answer. There you go.
I should have sent one of y'all niggas to jail.
Oh, I love it. Yes, but doesn't it taste good as JJ's hot
I was just about to ask you, who is this hot sauce?
JJ's fire.
JJ's?
We need a sponsorship.
Local?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell you, this is
Chicken.
JJ's hot sauce.
Ah,
Fish and chicken.
JJ's Fish and Chicken. Got
Yeah,
you.
they fire.
JJ's fish and chicken.
I need. We need a
Man, you
sponsor.
better hit that water.
I'm gonna be a trooper. I'm gonna be a whole G with it.
Then we
I'm trying
eat.
to tell you.
Look, this next one is very easy.
Okay.
You get 3 chances.
This gonna hurt coming out.
You got to get 2.
Ooh.
You got to get 2 out of 3. And if you get 2 out of 3, you say. You ready?
Yes.
So this one is kind of popular. I'm gonna give you a word,
Okay.
and you have to sing a song involving it.
Let me drink some of this so I can have a voice. Did you know
You have to sing a song involving the word, saying that word. So like if I say rain, you like rain down on me.
Oh, I'm good with stuff. Okay, let's go.
Okay, bet. So you gotta get 2 out of 3. If you get 2 out of 3, normally it's if you get it wrong, take a
It
shot.
just depends on the word.
Exactly.
Where's Jack Pack? Is he listening to this? Okay, go ahead.
Exactly.
Okay.
So your first
Just some
word
water.
is going to be ready. Husband.
Husband.
You have 15 seconds. 1.
Husband, fuzzman. Now you want a fuzzin'. I don't know what we talking
Who
about.
made it up?
What?
What else?
It's a song.
I gotta Google that.
What I gotta
Google that.
tell me what
So
is
you,
it?
Cardinal, you got to sing a real
A
song.
real song with the word
So
husband in
you
it.
should do that over. You gotta sing so you have to sing a song that people are
A
already
real
listening
song
to.
that
or
has
people
the word
already know.
husband in it.
You know damn well don't nobody rap about
I
a
don't
husband.
know. Because we say wife all the time.
Yeah, that wasn't the word though.
That was the point.
Okay, so husband.
She a trooper.
Got 15 seconds.
Thanks, Trav in the back. So Shantae's got a man at home, and he's so good to me.
It don't say nothing.
He's
about
my husband.
her.
He's my husband.
Nope. No. She said that?
Yes.
She said he's my husband?
She got a man at home.
Dude, she said that's my husband.
I would think that she would say it's her
cheating.
husband.
No, she don't say that. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna give it an easy one.
Okay. Because I'm getting
She
a
got that
little
wrong.
heartburn.
Right. Sun. 15 seconds.
Sun?
Yeah, sun. The sun shining in the sky. Not as my son. So go.
Okay. Sunshine.
She drunk and fuck.
Okay, is sun. Okay, so do you even know one, Trav?
I do.
What?
What?
You are my sunshine.
No, you late, baby.
No, I can do this.
You late though.
No, I can do this.
Stevie Wonder.
You gonna say ain't no sunshine when
Give
you
me
get
another
home?
one. Give me another one. Just one more. This shit is very hot.
That was your two. Hello.
Just one more.
Okay, are you coming on my podcast next though?
Yes.
Yes.
I am.
It get a little different over there. All right, we're gonna make this real easy. You
Okay.
ready?
Yes. Last one.
ZaZa.
ZaZa, ZaGaZa, ZaGaZa. We gonna chop. We gonna chop. You heard it here. Cocktails with Carly. You heard it.
Oh,
Boom.
okay. I like that one. That was good. I like that one.
We friends.
We friends, y'all.
All right. No more heartburn tonight.
She got
She
tired of
really
that
was
hot
supposed
sauce.
to take it, but what? You want me to take it? No, I'm not taking it. She missed two.
But I got the ZaZa.
But you got the two
ZaZa,
other ones
ZaGaZa,
wrong.
chop.
Yeah, I like it.
Chop.
There you
We gonna
go.
chop.
We didn't ask your husband why he didn't answer.
I'm gonna call him and be like, I was on the side of the road.
Like, nigga, I got your kid. Don't you do that. What's wrong
Let
with
me
you?
tell you. That's because he had to pay some deposits today, so he probably just want to be on ice.
We gonna cut that out, y'all.
I appreciate you coming on
I
so
appreciate
much.
you
Give me a
having me.
hug.
Oh my God, you finally She popped my cherry. She popped my cherry, y'all.
So where can these people find you? Let them know.
So if you go to my regular page, you guys can find me on Chezare.xo, CHEZARE.xo. My podcast is listed there. I don't think we said it, but I'm also a realtor here in Atlanta. So if anybody's looking for a house, commercial property, whatever have you, I am your girl. Give me a call. And then if y'all really want to talk some spicy shit, We Friends Podcast is the place to be.
It's definitely
She's
spicy.
coming next. But it's not gonna be this PG-13. This is bullshit.
I'm ready. I'm ready. Let's do it. Let's get into it.
Ready?
So I am Let's Talk About It Over Cocktails with Carly. The show is Let's Talk About It Over Cocktails with Carly. You can find me on Instagram at Cocktails with Carly _. The show page on YouTube is Let's Talk About It Over Cocktails with Carly. And shout out to my team. I appreciate everybody. Thank you for watching.
I love her team, by the way. Can I say
Yes.
that? I love them. I love them.
Yes.
They take really good care
I
of
love
me.
them too. And I bailed them all out of jail.
Yes,
So we good?
for the hot sauce.
Yes.
So pick one that you want to take a hot sauce. That's what I meant to say. Pick one.
Great. Well, Trav's been a little spicy lately, so
He
I'm going to
said,
go ahead and
yeah.
let Trav.
Trav, come on, Trav. You asking all these damn questions behind the scene. Hot sauce.
Give me the hot sauce.
Yes, sir. Let's go.
Let's go. Hot throat. Welcome to the hot throat.
Alicia got saved today.
Alicia got saved. She got
get her
saved.
next.
She got a
She got
jail.
saved also.
And I'm gonna take me a shot of vodka
Wash it
after
out.
the hot sauce.
Shots.
Thank you so much for watching, you guys. Let us know, like, subscribe. We'll see y'all next week. Bye.
Bye.